Hello everyone, welcome again in Eng-Man YouTube channel. So in this video, we will continue our learning on CCUS or carbon capture, storage and utilization. Previously, we have discussed about this. We talked about greenhouse gases. Again, the concentration, the amount of the greenhouse gases, you can check the previous video. And we also talked about impact on climate change and also the impact in US, especially in 2012. All right, so for this particular videos, we will continue our learning and we will start with this, the global temperature and CO2 concentration. This is a very important forecast or not forecast. This is a very important profile. All right, and you can see we have global temperature and carbon dioxide. On the left axis, on the left vertical axis, we have increase in temperature in Celsius. And on the right vertical axis, we have the concentration of the carbon dioxide in ppm. All right, the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere in ppm, part per million. And we have on the horizontal axis is time. We start from 1880 to 2019. And you can see quite easily, quite clearly that there is an increase of global temperature, all right, the black line, along with the increase of carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere. All right, and you can see the slope is increased. Okay, so from this graph, from this profile, we can see that there is a strong connection between the global temperature and the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And logically speaking, we can understand that because the carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, the increase of concentration of carbon dioxide will result in the increase of temperature. All right. And unfortunately, the rate of increase of CO2 concentration in the atmosphere is increasing. All right. So as the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere keeps increasing, we can predict that the global temperature will also increase, unfortunately. And that becomes a problem, a huge problem. And if we create a straight line or linear forecast like the one made by International Energy Forum 2021, if we forecast linearly, we can see that around in 2040, we will reach 450 CO2 parts per million in the atmosphere. If the pace of rising emission concentration continues unabated, atmospheric levels will surpass 450 ppm well before 2050. And that becomes a global problem. All right. Here we have data, historical data from 1990 to 2020. And we can easily create a linear forecast like this one. And we will reach 450 ppm in almost 2040. Okay. And from this problem, we have a target called target of 2 degrees centigrade.